had some things that I wouldn't necessarily call wins.
Well, let's talk about what you're sipping on. Let's do that first. Let's get to a happy note, and then we can go, from there, So I'm going to ask y'all.
I'm never going to decline to let people know what I'm sipping.
I'm going to ask y'all, since y'all always ask me first, what the hell y'all sipping on? P. It's on you.
We switching it up.
Yeah.
I'm not going first this time.
Yeah, it's on P. Don't never go first. So let's hear what you sipping on.
Tonight, drinking a yard beer from Double Shift Brewing out of Kansas City.
All right.
It's 4.5 ABV. Pretty solid. Definitely sessionable. And it's really yard beer. That's the actual factual name of it. So I'm not just saying that I'm, drinking some cheaper beer.
Nah, y'all never drink no cheap shit. Nah, I'm here to vouch for that. I don't drink beer. I don't drink nothing. I ain't had some alcohol in a long time. I know y'all only drink the best beer. Cause y'all won't even give me like a thumbnail worth, and I'll be wanting to taste that shit. And y'all,
I mean, why do rock gut beer?
Right. True. I mean,
really?
But P been drinking that. P always helped me to the best drinking beer. Since we was yay big. We go in the store. P gonna get some. I remember when he had, what was that? One of them stouts. I can't remember. He introduced me to one of them stouts. Me and Rod. And he was like, man, yeah, this is what y'all need to be drinking, right? And I was hooked on that shit for months, almost years. You know what I'm saying? I was hooked on it. And shit, so. He been a beer connoisseur for a long time, so I pretty much, beer y'all drink, I pretty much trust that I can hear what y'all talking about, and the look of it, the textures of it, and then one thing y'all told me was about the amber of it, the color in it and shit. Yeah. I look for that now when people drinking beer, like, you drinking that piss water. You drinking that piss water, man. We don't drink like my boys drink.
Straight up.
They drink that good beer.
Straight up. Now, let's see. I am sipping on Left Hand Brewing Company's Brewer's Test Kitchen Dunkel. And it is very tasty. It is I believe it's 4.8, 25 IBUs. Very flavorful for a Dunkel. My closest comparison would probably be KC Beer's Dunkel. They're the same, but they're definitely different. The flavor, like the caramel flavor out of this left hand really pops. That KC beer is a little bit smoother on the first taste and the finish, but I like this. I could definitely drink more. I wish
Is it a summer beer, spring beer? What would be the best time to drink this beer?
I mean, you could probably say spring or fall, but people drink Dunkels year round now.
Okay.
It's not that heavy to where you can't drink it in the summertime. If you want something,
but beer is good for the summertime anyway, as long as it's cold. As long as it's good and cold.
Right, but I'm saying as far as dark beers, you can drink during the summer and not feel like
see,
you got too much on you.
Oh, well, see, that's something I didn't know that either. I didn't, different between dark, shit.
Well, a lot of your darker beers are typically going to be heavier because it's got more in it.
Okay. Does that got something to do with the aging process or something like that?
Not necessarily. It's just the style of beer.
Okay.
Style of beer and ingredients. But we're all about stout season here, but really stout season is about October to February. You know what I mean? We might
football season.
Football season,
yeah.
Basically. We might dip into March a little some,
Yeah, football season still.
And I will drink a stout in the summer, but I won't do anywhere near like sessioning a stout in the summer. That's heavy. That's real heavy. So typically, what I've been doing over the past few years is looking at a lot of sours.
Okay.
A lot of sours, a lot of Belgians. That's how I keep it going. Speaking of which, on deck, I do have the Martin City Anniversary Abbey. I think we showcased the Anniversary Stout here before. I could be getting it the other way around, but with this thing being 13%.
Oh, Oh, okay.
Memory
Okay.
could elude me a little bit.
Okay.
I have had this before. We did Belgians a couple weeks ago, I believe, or last week, and this definitely fits in.
It was Belgium was last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, 'cause we did the
it was Belgium last week.
yeah, and proof positive because Rockwell doesn't know how to clean off his work area.
My DJ drink right, he just don't eat right.
And don't clean up after yourself, apparently. But I mean, this is not an actual what we call a Trappist ale, but it's an abbey. Since it's not made in a monastery or something like that, that's why they call it an abbey ale instead of a Trappist ale, because it's made in that same style, but not necessarily authentic enough to be labeled Trappist. But yeah, that's what I'm sipping on. And if I really needed it, got the dry hop wheat on deck as well. But I don't think we'll have to go that far.
Hopefully not. If so, we will.
But yeah, speaking back on high notes of the week.
Hold on.
Oh, y'all didn't want to know what I was sipping on?
Oh yeah, you got to be turned around, you know.
All right, man. We got to do it different sometimes, man. We got to do it different sometimes.
Oh, buddy.
Got to do it different sometimes.
Hold on to your butts.
Now, what we have today. All right. Of course, Gatorade. Still trying to get that endorsement. You got some Gatorade. Got some mango hibiscus tea.
Ooh, now you might be on to something there.
And then you mix it with a little bit of orange juice. Not much, just a little. And you mix it around. You mix it real good. You got to mix it real good. And you taste it. And you say, "Oh, what a good week." And that's what this is right here. You try to make you're trying to make a bad week go right. Get this right here. What a good week. That's what it's called. What a good week.
I'm definitely a fan of hibiscus flavor in
Oh, it's soothing.
my soft drinks.
It soothes your throat. The tea, the orange, of course, that's good for your immune. Can't drink too much orange juice, but it's good for your immune. Of course, the Gatorade gonna give you that energy you need. But it's a good end of the week.
I don't feel like I have to go to the bathroom after hearing that one.
No, this is a good one. This is actually a good one. The tea, I'm gonna start trying to use like some teas and stuff like that. Because it's getting to be summertime, so you want something
in the
cool.
summertime.
Yeah, you want something cool. As you can see, the texture looks kind of thick, but it's all valley juice.
It's rather looks like
Kind of cloudy.
what's the Jumex stuff? The nectar. Looks like nectar.
Yeah. Tastes real good too. Tastes real good. Probably don't go good with y'all beer, but it at the end of the week, before y'all get to drinking beer, take you some of this. Soothe your insides first.